Last year, you actually got to pick up Steven Lim from the airport.
Yes.
What was that experience like? Like meeting someone that you watch on BuzzFeed. Like, what was that like?
So, funny story. I actually never watched Steven Lim last year.
Hello there.
Hi.
And welcome to another Weekly Couch Potato, where I'm joined by Kevin.
Hello.
Most of you should know Kevin. He's been in like these videos that I'll put places. Also joined by Snickerdoodle. This is my dog from home, which most of you don't know, though if you've watched a few of my videos, you may have seen her. Anyways, Kevin is the president of the Asian American Association.
Yes.
And right now, spring quarter, you guys have your big film fest. Do you want to explain kind of what film fest is?
Yeah, so Film Fest, we have this every year. We have films that we screen in the middle of the week, and we also have a student film contest. And then usually by the end of the Film Fest, we try to have a big event. So like a guest speaker. Last year we had Steven Lim from BuzzFeed, and then this year we bring Wong Fu here actually.
Last year you actually got to pick up Steven Lim from the airport.
Yes.
What was that experience like? Like meeting someone that you watch on BuzzFeed. Like, what was that like?
So, funny story. I actually never watched Steven Lim last year before I met him, but
amazing.
yeah, so I was a film intern with the club initially. I was like my duty, so I was like corresponding with him, like bringing him over. And then when I finally met him, like it wasn't that amazing, but I know there's another intern, like she was like fangirling like crazy, and I was like looking at her like, this is just another Asian guy. Like, I don't know.
Amazing.
But then, yeah, so it was like cool though, cause like everyone else like super excited, but I wish I felt the same excitement. But then like after the event, I like started watching the videos, and then I realized that he's actually really cool. So I wish I was a fan beforehand, but it's okay. Now I'm a fan now, so if you're watching this Steven Lim, you're probably not, but I like you
If
now.
If only Steven Lim watched my videos.
Yes.
So this year though, you're bringing Wong Fu Productions. You want to give a little background why you're bringing Wong Fu, and like how that kind of.
Are you okay? We consider like a lot of different people for like different YouTubers, and Wong Fu, like even last year they were on our mind, but we were just kind of like scared to bring them because they're like so big, and like we weren't sure if like we could like afford to bring them. But then we brought them in the past before. I think in 2010, I think Phil and Wes came to like one of the old halls and like gave like some type of event as well. So then we just wanted to have them back because they're here before, and I think people will be interested again because they're still pretty big. So then our events coordinator Nathan Kong, he reached out to them just over email, and then we got in contact with their manager, and then yeah, that's how it started. And then a few months later, here we are.
So kind of what has been like kind of the reception have you felt from members of the club and just members of the UC Davis community about like, wow, Wong Fu Productions, like that's a big name. It's not you know, it's not some small kind of like offshoot YouTuber like myself. Just kidding. But you know, that's a big-ish YouTuber. So what kind of like, are people excited? Yes,
people are definitely excited. I know like when we announced it at our club, like people were buying tickets there, and we're tabling at the quad like all week. Then people would just stop by and like, oh my gosh, like Wong Fu, are they coming? And then we'd be like, yeah, and they would just buy tickets. So I think people are very excited to have them here.
Plug, if you want to go see Wong Fu, there is a link in the description for tickets. Tickets are
$20 right now.
And that's for general admission. It's being held
at 123 Silek on May 10th at 8:30 p.m. And yeah, tickets are online.
So I'll put a link in the description. If you want to go to this thing, we'll both be there. Wong Fu will be there. So that's worth going for.
Yes.
So being the president of the Asian American Association, and you know, putting on these things like Film Fest and all these other things, and just running a club in general at UC Davis as a college student, how do you manage your time commitments?
It's not easy, I'm gonna tell you that, but I don't know, it's a lot of prioritizing, just like trying to keep a schedule. Like I know last year as a freshman, I never had a schedule. And like I just had to start this year, I was like I would be too swamped with everything. Yeah, just like making sure I balance like between friends, like the club, and like other organizations I'm a part of. You can't waste time. You can't waste time.
Why do you like doing it? Why did you decide to be the president of AAA?
So I joined last year as a freshman, and I just want to like branch out and just like join other organizations because I don't know, I had nothing. And then I just like the people there. I like what they're doing. The events are pretty fun. And then they were in need of a president because almost all the board was leaving last year. And then they just reached out to me because I was always there. And then I was like, you know what, why not? But
nice. Guilty by association.
It's been a struggle as like a second-year president, but I think it's been worth it so far, and yeah, I've enjoyed it.
So, kind of, what are some of the events that like you guys throw annually every year? So, Film Fest is clearly one of them, but what else do you guys do as a club?
Film Fest is our biggest one. We always have a Tahoe trip. That's usually beginning of spring quarter, end of winter quarter. Oh, we're also gonna start doing like this Chinese New Year parade thing. We're gonna make that a yearly thing. We did that this year for the first time, where we volunteered at the San Francisco Chinese New Year parade as parade marshals. So we're able to walk along the parade route. Like some of us were able to be on TV. We got to have like this free 8-course Chinese dinner at the end.
Whoa.
The mayor of San Francisco was there. Nice. I didn't know him, but people from the Bay were like, "Oh my gosh, this is that guy." But yeah, so we're gonna try to make that a yearly thing now. We only had like a few members this year, but I hope next year we have a lot.
Nice. That's really cool, actually. I think maybe a question that some people that might not be Asian might be asking is, can you join the club if you're not Asian?
Yes, of course. Anyone is welcome to join.
Yeah, so
all ethnicities, all anything.
If you're interested in like Asian American culture, this is the place to go. Film Fest is really exciting. Last year I submitted a film for their little film festival. It was really fun. There was one film that was like, I think like Dino Nuggets.
Oh my gosh.
It was probably one of the funniest short films I've ever seen made by students. So, it's really a fun opportunity, even if you're like, I'm not that good, like just submit something, just like, why not branch out, try something different. It was a lot of fun for myself last year to like get to watch other people's films and just being around people that, are supportive and like-minded like that. It was a really great time. So definitely, putting so many plugs in for Film Fest this year. Like, do it, go for it. So I wholeheartedly endorse it. Going back to the Wong Fu Productions coming, when's the first time you saw a Wong Fu video?
Oh boy. I don't know, so long ago.
Yeah.
Has to be like middle school, maybe even elementary school. Yeah, I don't know, because I wasn't too big on Wong Fu before. I was a huge fan of like Ryan Higa and like Freddie Wong and like those people. But then Wong Fu was like always there as like the solid like comedic sketches, like kind of dramatic ones too. Like the production quality was always super high. Yeah. So it was like always good to watch them too. Yeah.
So what are you feeling with the anticipation? Are you going to get to pick them up from wherever they driving?
I will not. Our staff advisor is going to pick them up because they're flying in like during the day and class. But I don't know. I'm pretty excited.
You'll get some time, right?
It's gonna be pretty cool. Like being able to meet Wes. Like I've seen him. Yeah, ever since like in middle school. It's like. Sadly, Phil's not coming, but I think Wes is enough. Like, Wes is pretty cool.
It's gonna be really fun.
Yeah.
What is something that you will be planning on asking them? I'm not even going to say what would you ask them, but because I assume you will get to ask them something. What is something that you want to ask them when they're here?
I have no idea.
Caught you off guard, huh?
I have no idea.
Funny.
Honestly, I don't know. I feel like that's mainly for all y'all to decide. I'm just there putting on the event. But
well, yeah, if you have questions that you want to ask Wong Fu Productions, leave them in the comments and we can submit some of them into the little panel thing, and who knows, you might get your question asked. And if it does, I don't know how we would tell you, but maybe we can record something and you'll see some answers somewhere. I'll definitely be vlogging that day, so you'll get some kind of look at Wong Fu. Thank you for coming on to the weekly Couch Potato.
Yes, of course.
Couch. Even though you see this couch every day, it's not very different. But thanks again.
Yes.
Again, if you are interested, please check out the description below for links to the event and for the AAA Facebook group. I'll also link that below and their event page for this. And if you're curious about joining AAA, you can find Kevin Ha on different social media places that I can find.
Sure.
Just ask him questions. He'll answer them.
Yes.
All right. Till next time.
Bye-bye.
We don't want